The topic is multiple alleles. Multiple alleles is a type of non-Mendelian inheritance pattern that involves more than just the typical two alleles that usually code for a certain characteristic in a species. With multiple alleles, that means there is more than two phenotypes available depending on the dominant or recessive alleles that are available in the trait and the dominance pattern the individual alleles follow when combined together. In simple words, alleles that exist in more than two different forms are known as multiple alleles. Example of multiple alleles is ABO blood system. The ABO blood system was discovered by Carl Landsteiner in early 1930s, and the human can have RBCs that are of type A, B or O. These three different alleles can be combined in different ways following Mendel's laws of inheritance, and the resulting genotypes make either type A means group A, group B, group AB or group O. ABO blood system have four phenotypes that are A, B, AB and O, while the genotypes are 6 in number that are, look here, that is homozygous for blood group A, heterozygous for blood group A, homozygous for blood group B, heterozygous for blood group B, heterozygous for blood group AB. Blood group AB is the example of codominance where both alleles express at the same time, and that one is for blood group O, represented by small i's, and that is homozygous. So these are the 6 genotypes and these are the 4 phenotypes of the blood group system. If we look here, the donor and recipients of the blood groups, so here we can show it in a simple way that blood group O can be transfused to blood group A, blood group B and blood group AB by representing them in a simple arrow lines. While A is transfused to blood group A, O to O and B to B and AB to AB. So on this basis the blood group O is known as universal donor because we can transfuse that blood group to all the 3 other groups, while the blood group AB known as the universal recipient because it can receive the blood from all the 3 groups. So it is the universal recipient. If we look at the antigens and antibodies of the blood group system, we can show them in a tabulated form, that is blood group A, B, AB and O. So the antigen on blood group A is A while its antibody is B. On blood group B the antigen is B and the antibody is A. On AB the antigen is AB while there is no antibody. On blood group O there is no antigen but antibody is present, that is AB. So the donors for these groups are, for blood group O the donor is O and A. Because blood group O have no antigen, they react with the antibody of the blood group A, that is B. So the blood group O is the donor for A as well as its own A group. While for the blood group B, the donor is group B as well as blood group O. There is also the same case, having no antigens on blood group O. While for AB, the donors are AB, blood group B and A as well as O. Because AB have no antibodies, they react with either blood group A or B or O. So AB is known as the universal recipient. In the blood group O, it has only the donor blood group O because it has antibodies AB. So for on blood group A, antigen is A, on B is B and AB is AB. So all these three antigens will react with the antibodies of blood group O. So the donors for blood group O is only group O, and this is the donor, universal donor, also known as the blood group O is the universal donor because we can transfuse blood group O to all the three other groups. If we look at the physiology of Rh blood group, Rh, that is discovered in rhesus monkey, known as Rh factor, which give the blood Rh negative or Rh positive nature. So Rh factor, there is Rh positive and Rh negative. On Rh positive the antigen is present while antibodies are absent, and the genotype for Rh positive is homozygous or heterozygous, represented by DD, and the donors are Rh positive as well as negative. Both negative and positive groups can be transfused to the positive groups. While the Rh negative, there are no antigens present but antibodies are present here, and the genotype is homozygous recessive. And the donors for Rh negative are only Rh negative because Rh positive have antigen. So when Rh positive is transfused to negative, it will react with the antibody of the Rh negative. And for Rh positive, we can transfuse both the groups because there are no antibodies are present. So on Rh negative there is no antigen, so antibody antigen reaction will not take place. So here we can transfuse Rh negative as well as positive to the blood group positive, while only negative to the negative one.